Olá galera, vamos continuando com a série clássica de The Witcher e vamos a mais uma parte, onde descobrimos então que o Vincent é o lobisomem e vamos ver qual é que é o próximo passo agora que eu vou pegar na série. Bom, acho que eu vou falar com a Carmen sobre o Vincent agora. Ah, eu nem tô em combate, não consigo abrir o... Agora sim. Acho que a única saída é por aqui mesmo. Toca do lobisomem.
I'm not liking this. Better check the cellar. The hideout of Vincent the werewolf. Did he think himself a superhero?
Pegar isso aqui vale mais pra vender. Nunca vi uma tocha valer mais que uma adaga. Entrada para os esgotos. Oh, maravilha, hein? Nossa, aí aqui, ó. Bom, eu vou cair fora daqui. Sai da minha frente. Eu nem vou usar uma poção cat aqui. Não vou gastar. Sai na escuridão mesmo. Eu ia achar mais da hora se o cara matasse os inimigos e eles não voltassem mais. Deixa eu aproveitar esse campfire aqui e vou esperar até amanhecer. Tudo que é canto inimigo. Ah, eu evoluí, mano. Também. Não tinha me lembrado. Ó, vou começar a investir aqui agora, ó. Não, antes de eu ir para esse nível, eu vou começar a colocar aqui, ó. Botar um aqui na velocidade da prata e na velocidade do aço. Pronto. Geraldão tá ficando muito forte. Bom, vamos sair desse buraco aqui agora. Vamos lá falar com a Carmen.
What's that? You bring trouble.
Eternal fire fill my heart.
Greetings. You've returned safely.
The Hierophant revealed the cure for lycanthropy, but I must know your beloved's name.
I'll not betray my man's identity. I'd rather he stay a werewolf.
Carmen, I already know that Vincent's the werewolf.
Please don't hurt him.
I'll try to help him. Listen carefully.
Yes?
What's your real name?
Hela, but that's too common.
I spoke to the Hierophant about your man's affliction.
Oh,
Overnight, Vincent should wear a shirt woven from fool's parsley, and the spell will be lifted.
that's what I'll do.
I'll fetch some fool's
Será que vai
parsley
funcionar?
leaves.
I'll be waiting.
Eu acho que eu já tenho 5 folhas de
Yes?
salsa.
I'll fetch some.
I'll be waiting.
Ah, eu não tenho aqui. Ah, eu só tenho uma. Deixa eu ir na hospedaria ver se eu não tenho guardado isso. Acho que quando eu fiz as poções o Geralt usou essa... Eu me lembro que eu tinha umas 20 folhas dessas. Até pra mais. Vamos ver se eu tenho aqui guardado. Aqui, ó. Show.
I brought the parsley leaves. Weave a shirt for Vincent to lift the spell.
Thank you. I'll start immediately.
Voltarei logo para ver se a medicina funcionou. Bom, acho que aqui não tem nenhuma missão para eu fazer agora. Ok, deixa eu dar uma descansada aqui de 24 horas. — 23 horas, na verdade.
Yeah?
Did the shirt cure Vincent?
It was terrifying. The moon appeared, Vincent transformed, shredded the shirt and ran
Não deu
off.
certo, ó.
Calm down, Carmen. Maybe another method will be more effective.
Yes?
Farewell.
Preciso testar todos os outros remédios contra Licantropia. Agora não sei, mano. Mano, eu vou experimentar voltar até o pântano. Deixa eu fazer um corte no vídeo. Vou dar uma pesquisada sobre essa quest e eu já volto. Bom, galera, pelo que eu andei lendo, agora eu preciso de uma ajuda de um alquimista experiente. Então eu vou lá falar com o Kalkstein. Vamos ver se ele pode nos ajudar. Bom, pra ser mais rápido eu vou usar o teletransporte até ele no pântano.
Have we here?
Ali em cima.
Waste of words.
Ver se o Kalkstein vai nos ajudar. Cadê ele, mano? Ele não tá aqui. Ué, mano. Onde é que tá esse cara? Ah, será que tava bugado?
Yeah?
Can you make a potion to cure lycanthropy?
Never tried.
The potion's for a werewolf, the beloved of a young woman.
Usually I'd refuse, but I owe you. Let's see. Ingredients, check. Equipment, check. Come back later, okay?
Ok. Será que não dá pra...
Come back later.
Deixa eu sair e voltar aqui, pode ser que dê certo. O jogo não mandou eu esperar um dia. Quando ele não manda, geralmente dá certo fazer isso aqui.
Yeah?
Did you finish the lycanthropy potion?
Yes, but she will administer it at her own risk once she drops in one of her tears. The potion needs a virgin's tear to work.
Ih, onde é que eu vou
Wait,
achar
you
lágrima
said
de
nothing
virgem?
about a virgin.
You said a young maiden. I assumed she wasn't yet married.
Ah, Kalkstein. You need to get out more. Where will I find a virgin?
A virgin's tear is vital. It can't be difficult to find one. That formula needs rethinking.
Putz, eu tenho que procurar agora. Uma virgem. Será que lá no hospital eu não encontro uma? Eu vou lá no hospital, se não der certo eu vou dar uma pesquisada pra ver onde é que eu encontro. Aí não demora muito.
Ew, you're weird. What's that?
pesquisei aqui e realmente é essa enfermeira que eu tava procurando. Que é o que eu preciso. Tem que ver agora onde é que ela tá.
You'll be fine. I promise. May I help?
Forgive me. I need a virgin's tear to cure a man's curse.
A surprising proposition.
I thought you could help.
Helping others is my calling, and you found the right person. I'll shed a tear for you.
Thank you.
Deu certo.
I was on duty all night.
Vamos lá agora. A poção tá feita.
Raining cats and dogs.
Yes?
Here's a magic potion against lycanthropy. It should help.
How will I repay you?
Don't tell anyone I did this for free. I have my reputation.
I'll give this potion to Vincent.
Vamos visitar ela mais tarde. Deixa eu descansar aqui de novo. Ver se funcionou.
Yes?
Did the potion work?
Oh, Master Witcher. I made certain Vincent drank it, but nothing
Ah.
happened.
We'll find another way.
Yes?
I've heard stories of true love changing beasts into men.
But we make love regularly.
Love means more than frolicking in bed.
I know Vincent doesn't love me. Sometimes when he's angry, he calls me a vile whore.
Carmen.
I know I'd turn tricks, but for him I'd agreed to be like other girls. Damn it. I'd even learned how to embroider.
Listen, it's clear Vincent's lycanthropy isn't your biggest problem. Tell him you love him and how you tried to cure him. If he's not a complete swine, he'll react.
He's unsure, torn between me and his work.
He needs to set his priorities straight.
Witcher, please talk to him. He's at the station.
Ah,
I'm so hot.
último método agora, o amor. Vamos ver se o amor vai curar.
Oh, you're getting old, Granny.
Tá aqui ele. Salvar antes aqui, que faz tempo que eu não salvo, né? Esse jogo costuma fechar às vezes.
Greeting.
Carmen asked me to see you.
Witcher detective turns Witcher therapist.
In brief, Carmen doesn't like you being a werewolf.
What's your beef? It's not my choice.
I can lift the curse, but you must desire it. You want to be with Carmen?
Witcher...
Will you give up your superhuman strength for love?
Strength I use against evil.
Strength that will one day consume you. You still have a choice.
I'll think about it, Witcher.
Love can move mountains, but...
It must be true.
Bom, vamos voltar de novo pra Carmen e ver se alguma coisa deu certo agora. Eu quero só ver o que eu vou ganhar nessa quest aqui. Se vai ser mais dinheiro
How strange.
ou XP. Bom, do jeito que eu tô aqui agora, eu tô preferindo mais XP do que dinheiro, hein?
Dying. I know it.
Only my man is important now.
Ah, tem que esperar de novo aqui. descansar de novo. Achei que ela não ia estar aqui agora.
Yes?
I saw Vincent.
Oh, Witcher, I don't know how to thank you. I'm awash in happiness. We had an honest conversation. I told him everything, how much I love him.
Finally.
He said if I cared so much, maybe this love deserves a chance. First time I ever saw him cry.
Sometimes the simplest solutions are best.
But that's not all. I haven't found hair in our bed recently. Maybe... Never mind, I don't want to jinx it. I have to believe that everything will be all right.
That's good to hear. True love can work wonders.
Pronto. Vincent foi curado da maldição da licantropia. Até que deu um XPzinho legal aqui, hein? Bom, vamos lá então. Hora de levar a pedra para Triss e pro Leeuwarden. Como foi de graça o trabalho do bruxo, achei que ia dar um super XPzão, cara, essa missão. Até que deu um XP legal. Não foi ruim, não. Cara, como tá só chovendo nesse jogo agora aqui nessa parte. Ver se tem um diálogo aqui. Não tem nada. Aqui.
Não.
Indeed, the bliss of music. Who's behind this?
Yeah?
I found a magical stone at the salamander hideout.
Show it to Triss. She knows.
I thought.
I know nothing about.
Então tem que ir pra... Por que mandou ir aqui primeiro, né, mano? Só pra caminhar mais. Eu fui aqui também que achei que os dois iam estar juntos. Mas não. Tá, mas... Ela aponta como aqui dentro. Ah, deixa eu ver se ela tá na casa dela lá.
Knights should fight monsters. White-haired, one-eyed. Know your place, Witcher.
Geralmente ela sempre fica aqui. Ou ela tá aqui, mano? Por que que tá mandando ir lá pra taberna?
Speak.
Tava bugado por isso, ó.
Listen, I found a magical stone at the Salamandra hideout.
Interesting. Let me see. Geralt, it's a telecommunicator. It leaves a magical trace of any transfers.
Meaning?
With a bit of luck, we can use this to find the Salamandra base.
So...
We'll talk to Luvarden about it.
Know anything more about that magic communicator I gave you?
It allows conversations over short distances. With some knowledge of magic, one can draw quite a bit of information from it. If the salamanders were using it to communicate with their base, I should be able to pinpoint its location.
Short distances. Interesting.
The communicator sent a signal to a house in Vizima. It's marked on your map. Is there...
I have a hunch.
All right.
Vamos ver aqui. Vou falar com o Luvarden lá primeiro. Tá chaveado aqui.
The neighborhood has lost charm since they left. Knights should fight
Quite the
monsters.
storm.
None may say I can sort of witches.
We have news about Salamander.
Good news, I hope.
Alas, no. Its influence reaches further than we anticipated.
And you have an offer for me.
Why the sarcasm? Salamander has strong political backing. We've been unable to convince town or military authorities to take them on.
How's that possible?
I suspect it relates to recent suspicious edicts.
What will you do?
We need support. An army unit or similar force.
How does that involve me?
We'd like you to negotiate with our potential allies.
Who do you have in mind?
Salamander have ruffled some feathers. The Square Town. The Order of the Flaming Rose.
I'll see what I can do.
If you succeed, we will meet them here.
All according to plan.
Não deu bem pouco XP essa missão. Nossa, tem que convencer os Scoia'tael e a Ordem da Rosa Flamejante a se juntarem. Vou fazer essa missão aqui. Ela conta como secundária. Marca mágica.
Cheaper elsewhere.
A witcher, like the old days.
Não era esse cara aqui que tava falando?
Hello again, Witcher.
Greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time. I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses. I wish to speak with you, Witcher.
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
Good question, but one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since I lost interest in toys, I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
You wanted something?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about them.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Tala said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
Ah, fiz certo de ficar do lado do Thaler.
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So Foltest didn't declare martial law?
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
Who is Philippa?
One of Redania's most prominent citizens. She has bribed, dazzled, or bullied half of Redania's elite. She also belongs to the Lodge of Sorceresses, as does your Triss.
They don't accept sorcerers?
No. Each sorceress believes she's to decide the fate of the world. Sometimes they do.
If you say so.
Don't disregard sorceresses. Beautiful, wise, helpful. At least so they present themselves. Someday, I'll put them in their place. Though in her favor, Triss once betrayed her girlfriends.
I trust Triss.
Mark my words.
What's your connection to Ada?
I had hoped to persuade her to marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me, but I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your
Esse cara é o
ring.
rei, será?
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
What?
Nunca acabarei com a salamandra desta maneira. Não quero entrar em assuntos dos monarcas. Eu tenho que ir, eu acho que agora, me encontrar com o Siegfried e com o maluco lá do pântano lá. Acho que convencer o Siegfried vai ser mais fácil, porque eu fiquei do lado deles. Da Ordem da Rosa Flamejante.
Know your place, Witcher.
Nossa, tem horas que o cara troca de cenário, ele fica lento, agora ele tá lentão, ó. Às vezes ele corre, parece que tá com o turbo ligado. Nossa, só vale 20 isso, hein? Que miséria.
Enough of this.
Geralt?
How's your leg?
Fine. A mere scratch.
Everything all right?
I'm to receive a medal for saving the...
I see.
You'd be
Eu já falei
eligible.
com
I
ele.
understand. Yes?
I have a proposal. Will you help me destroy the Salamandra?
How?
I have powerful friends who know how to destroy it.
Is this some political plot?
Siegfried, you trusted me at the bank.
Okay. Any details?
The new Neracourt Tavern. Come by tonight.
I'll be there.
Wait for our signal.
Enough of this.
Devo falar pra atriz sobre a reunião secreta. Será que... Eu vou atalhar pelo cemitério aqui. Não, acho que vou por aqui mesmo. Não sei se tem como... reunir os Scoia'tael e a Ordem da Rosa Flamejante, eu só tenho que escolher um de cada. Eu acho que os Scoia'tael eu não vou conseguir não.
They say Jacques de Aldersberg's armor glistened bright enough to blind sinners.
Essa parte aqui tá uma andança pra lá e pra cá, hein, véi. Mas até que tá rendendo.
What brings you here? Never mind.
It's drizzling. Quite the dangerous one bearing weapons.
Agora tá marcando certo. Não tá marcando lá na hospedaria.
Quite the dangerous one bearing weapons on your back.
Speak.
Listen, I've found us some allies.
Great. In time for our meeting with Luvarden. We'll discuss it with him.
Agreed.
Geralt, you should know we've angered some powerful people. This meeting could change much.
What do you mean?
Tend to any unfinished business in Vizima, and prepare. Afterwards, it may be too late.
I'm ready.
Já tô pronto, não tem mais nada pra fazer aqui.
I'm a sorceress, remember? And you think so loud, I can't help reading your mind.
Know your place, Witcher.
Perfect. A Witcher completes this task.
Oh, Vincent.
You're in danger.
What? Why?
The militia learned of your meetings. Salamandra has spies in the army. You must flee.
No, I won't. I must speak to the others.
The Salamanders will be here soon.
Then I'll face them. You run.
You must think poorly of me if you believe I'd let you face them alone. I expected you'd stay and fight.
Ajudei ele, agora ele vai me
My
ajudar.
people are ready. They volunteered.
Don't get yourself killed. If anything should happen to you, Carmen
will understand.
City guards? How did you...
You're not the only ones with informers in the army.
Vincent, siding with the Witcher was foolish. You don't stand a
Eu acho que se o cara não ajudasse o Vincent, ele viria como lobo aqui, hein?
Tough cop, whore from the slums, true love. Love that overcomes a powerful curse. A fairy tale. In a world dominated by scorn and meanness, a world full of bandits and murderers, true love can still work wonders. Lost causes are worth a struggle. A fairy tale.
Morreu o Vincent. É, eu acho que se o cara não curasse a maldição do Vincent, ele não ia morrer, hein? É uma escolha, né, mano? O cara escolhe se quer ajudar ele, tirar a maldição dele, mas ele morre. Ah, não, ele não morreu, não. Aquela cutscene apareceu, eu vi ele falando de conto de fadas. Achei que ele tinha morrido. Olha aí.
Imbeciles.
Imbeciles. Siegfried já tá aqui, ó.
Geralt, we will
Greetings.
I was worried.
Decided anything?
The Order is apparently willing to cooperate.
We will rid Vizima of this evil once and for all.
Misunderstandings do arise between different members of the Order, but I take it we're clear about what we're doing.
Misunderstandings?
No matter. Apparently we're to be magically transferred somewhere.
Triss will teleport you and Siegfried to the Salamander base. You'll open the gates for the knights.
When?
Still needs deciding.
Quiet. I hear footsteps. Was I followed?
The door is locked.
Open up in the name of King Foltest and the Flaming Rose!
It's DeWet. Traitorous monk. A disgrace to our profession.
I didn't foresee this problem.
Siegfried, I know you're associating with that witch! You're finished!
Triss, can you transfer us now?
Is that wise?
This may be our only chance. Akimbaga Hara!
I knew this knight who turned to soup while being teleported.
I'm counting to 3! You're screwed, Siegfried!
Bugou.
Soup? Maybe,
Dark Ambra der Hadrin.
Aí. Base da salamandra.
Where the hell am I? Triss overdid it this time. Although, better here than the middle of some banquet.
It's that Witcher! You dare challenge the Salamandra!
Ô, decepado. Por que só pega mapa do mundo? Ah, tá aqui o Siegfried. Olha lá que merda.
There's no time to lose.
Siegfried?
Open the gate and let the order inside.
Where's Triss?
She stayed behind to deal with that lunatic de Wet. But she cast Alzur's shield before teleporting you.
Alzur's shield?
A powerful spell. From the book you found in the swamp.
Strange. I don't recall giving it to her.
Would you take on the entire base yourself?
Any ideas?
The Salamanders are using a magic portal to enter their base. Cursed elven magic.
Can we use it?
The sorceress said it is activated by a magic stone. There is something of the sort in the cave, to the right.
Aí sim.
I love this job.
Ah, já summonou essa porra desse bicho de novo. Esse aqui é imune a fogo. O que eu tenho que fazer agora? Ao usar o portal, a barreira se desativou temporariamente. Hora de falar com o professor e com o Azar Javed. Olha aí. Que demora pra atacar, mano. cara, quanto loot aqui. O cara geralmente sempre deixa algumas coisas pra trás aqui. Fica tudo misturado. O ruim é que o cara fica essas adagas aqui, ó. Elas não deveriam contar no como... Tipo, o cara pegar aqui tinha que sumir o negócio restos, ó. Aí o cara não ia perder os loot. Ia ser mais fácil de coletar.
Eternal fire, fill my heart.
Olha aqui.
White Wolf, we've been expecting you.
I see we're all here. Good. We can resolve this.
Ha, I underestimated you in the swamp, but you won't surprise me now. Even Siegfried of Denel would follow you into fire. All is aligning with the grand plan. Should you demonstrate wisdom, you'll see it realized.
What if I refuse? Witches are simple and sentimental.
Who are you fighting for? Foltest? A monarch with more sins on his conscience than Professor has words in his vocabulary. Foltest impregnated his own sister and let his offspring eat the city's inhabitants for years. Furthermore, during the war, he allowed Nilfgaard to plunder and torch neighboring allied kingdoms.
Your point?
If not Foltest, then who? The Lodge of the Sorceresses? You know not what those bitches do to influence post-war treaties, the resettlements, deportations, the unresolved matter of the Scoia'tael, and others.
Your dazzling conclusion?
Salamandra is not evil, not more than those with the will to shape their own fate.
If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javed? Immorality, rape, murder, treason. What would you call this creature?
The future, evolution, or destiny?
Screw that future. I'd rather fight a nightmare, even if it's hopeless.
You won't surprise me this time. Now, die! How? As your shield. Professor, tend to him. I have no
caralho.
Javed crumbled in the swamp. He could easily have destroyed me and made off with the spellbook. He lost it, fled. Alzur's shield worked beautifully. Javed ran, leaving the professor behind. I won't let him escape next time.
Os caras sempre fogem, né? Tá louco.
Geralt, are you well?
What happened?
You got hit, hard. The sorceress must have cast a protective spell.
Alzur's shield.
Professor escaped, and the barrier blocks our path.
I'll find him.
Nossa. Aqui os Kikimor estão como aliados agora. Vê. Pegar esses restos aqui, porque senão depois não vou conseguir.
No doubt your life will end soon and how useless it's
been.
Entendi essa. You'll die knowing you're an aberration.
You're so full of shit, Professor.
Why do you seek to prevent the creation of new witches? The answer's simple. You feel you have no rightful place in this world. You owe your existence to the conjunction of spheres. But your creators erred. Know how?
Just shut the fuck up.
Esse papo furado por cima de mim toda hora aí. Toma, maldito.
You've triumphed. Go ahead. Your invaluable witch's treasure awaits. You have what you wanted. Show mercy. Never hurts to ask.
Tá clamando por misericórdia agora? Não tem essa. Ó.
So you can parry arrows in flight.
Mano, esse filho da puta sempre tem uma cartada final. Tá doido. Desgraçado, mano. Quem é que veio junto ali? Ah, ele tá ali, ó. Ah, não, não escapou. Ih, olha aí. Foi digerido. Não, não. Achei que ia engolir ele. Que merda é essa, mano? Hey, kick more. Puta merda. Ele fugiu? Opa, olha aí, ó. Um dinheiro meio graúdo ali. Não tem restos aqui. Cru, cara, virou um... Foi totalmente deformado. Meu Deus, cara. Me matou com um hit. Ô, louco, cara. Aí trollou, mano. Tá doido. Tem um caixote aqui, ó. Olha ali. Morreu. Cara, eu devo ter morrido umas 6 vezes, cara. Que eu sempre fazia isso aí. Eu descobri como é que matava ela. Trazia ela pra cá e essas pedras sempre me matavam. Agora não me matou. Olha aqui, mano. Pergaminho. Isso aqui é uma substância especial, ó, pra fazer aquelas poções que dão habilidade. Óleo desconhecido. Ó. Fórmula Cárcaju, salgueiro, óleo de ornitossauro, massafira, tá no lugar disso aqui. Nossa, que doideira, mano, essa parte aqui ficou muito bugada, velho. Tipo, antes eu tava bem aqui, ó. E eu derrubei essas pedras e eu morri. Agora elas caíram em cima de mim e eu não morri. Tá louco. O bagulho forçou legal, mano. Olha ali, recepção. Então contra mim ainda.
I should have known you'd discover who was behind the counterfeit royal seals. I was wrong to see you merely as a monster slayer.
The better you know me, the more impressive I become.
Any chance you haven't deduced everything?
Not much. I know you plan to stage a coup, assume power while your father is away. I also know you found an ally in Salamandra.
My plans remain unchanged, and you won't stop me. I condemn you to death, sentenced to be carried out at once.
Your Highness.
Sorry, Geralt. The right of state never sleeps.
As the condemned, I have the right to a last wish. One last kiss from you.
A scandalous request. But the last wish is a sacred custom. So be it.
Vai armar uma.
You wish, Witcher.
Ah, já vou, tô gravando.
Someone will pay for this.
Lakeside.
Fell out of that strange hole in the sky.
Clever girl.
Mother says I meddle.
Perhaps.
I know everything. Ask me.
Take care.
Where's my cat?
Bom, galera, eu vou encerrando essa parte aqui. E na próxima parte a gente dá andamento à série. Obrigado a todos e falou.